The idea is that the Roguelike Rumbles are a championship tournament that's been going on for centuries, and they are famed across the realm of Las Asimas, and there is some kind of magical network wherein people are able to watch them from their homes, or you can go to the Rumble itself and be in the stadium watching it happen. It's very Hunger Games style. So, Fortune, what is your character's name?
Me?
Yeah.
So my name, do you want me to answer in character?
If you'd like.
All right. My name is Bloodletter the Undying Goliath, but I shortened it to Bug. I mean, that's what that's what my mom calls me. My dad actually didn't call me by that because he didn't talk to me until I was 15, and only then he did it because he thought I was one of my older brothers. So that all changed, of course, when my family got trapped in this enchanted sword. So now I'm going to going to fight because he's my dad. It's like I gotta do what he tells me to do, and sometimes he possesses me or whatever, but it's not that big of a deal.
Easy. So your journey from wherever in the realm you are was excruciatingly difficult.
Everything for me is excruciatingly difficult. I'm very weak, and that's why I was not loved in my family.
I might go. Okay, I'm not gonna take your wondrous item. But is there something else that maybe you packed and brought with you that you would have wanted to have at the Rumble?
That I would have wanted to have at the Rumble?
Yeah. Like, I don't know, a knife your father gave you, or a lucky pendant.
Oh, my father would never have given me anything. My mom was like the nice one. She was like from the Feywild. She was a Feywild queen. And he was like a prince of Stygian demons, so he thought like their union would create like really powerful offspring, but all the power kind of converged and went nope, and then created me instead. So that's why I was kind of a disappointment. So I guess maybe just like a letter from mom being like, you can do it, maybe like a lunchbox.
Yeah, your lunchbox definitely like broke open on the road day one.
Oh, absolutely.
On top of an ant pile, so the food is unsalvageable.
I still ate it, but it definitely made me sting a lot.
Yeah, gross. Magical fire ants.
Oh god.
Burning the whole way down.
Yeah,
Lord.
Luckily I have fire resistance, so it only hurt a little bit.
Oh, good. And then same day, it started to rain, and the note from your mother is just trashed. Runny, it's a mess. Can't read it anymore. No idea what it says. Hopefully you committed it to memory. It's a very sad that one. All right. Poor thing. Next up, Hailie, what's your character's name?
I guess I'll answer in character as well. I hope I'm not too glitchy right now. Awesome. Well, I am the Rat King. I have been living in the sewers of Las Asimas for as long as I can really remember. And I mean, it's in the title. I walk around, I have my rats, Henry, and Henry's here, and most of the rats are named Henry. It's easier to remember everything that way. Except for Bartholomew, we don't talk about Bartholomew very much here. But yes, I'm excited to be participating.
Wonderful. You rolled a 6 though, so don't think it was terribly easy for you to get up from the sewers. Your choice. Either you've lost half your pack of rats, or you've lost a possession.
Let's see what possessions I have. They're mostly rat related. Gosh, I mostly have the regular, like, pack of stuff. I could lose my rope and stuff.
Okay, so you got to a
if that's okay.
Slippery growth.
My rations.
Patch. Perfect, both. You get to a particularly slippery patch of the sewage system. I kind of imagine you're just traversing the sewage lines under the realm in order to get to the roguelike. So as you're trying to like climb up a very slimy and grody, lard crusted pipe, you're trying to use your rope to get up there, and it just gets lost in the mush and falls off, and your rations fall out and the rats eat the rations. So you've made it with your pack in tow.
Selfish.
I mean, your horde of rats.
My horde of rats.
But you've lost.
I need to make it very clear, I'm not a very strong rat king. I might put on a big show, but I'm only king of rats. The horde is like a solid 20 to 30.
Sometimes they have babies, but the babies like screw off every once in a while.
Yeah, or they eat them.
It's delightful. Moving up, Aubrie, or should I say Theodora?
Yes.
Where did you go after your win?
So like any classic Valley girl, I went shopping, and I got myself some really cool new armor. It's like pink, which is nice. I'm not gonna wear it like in the battle because I wouldn't want to ruin it. I just bought it, but it's really pretty and sparkly. I'm really excited to wear it around town to kill men who kill trees. Just been chilling with my friends, like by the pools and stuff because it's hot.
Fantastic. And even 14, not too hard, not too good, nothing other than basking in the aftermath of your glow. It's been a pretty chill, and it's actually pretty fair that once again I think you had a pretty decently easy journey last time as well, because
I
live
local, really close by. Yeah, live really close by. So like I probably, because of the 14, I just left a little bit. I was a little bit behind getting ready. So maybe my hair doesn't look as good as I wanted to and stuff. But otherwise, like I made it here. I really just have to walk like a couple of blocks to get here. So
it's just nice that you're, on time this time.
Yeah, sorry. Last time I was really late because like my hair looked even worse than it does today, and like I couldn't leave the house like that. So yeah.
Brilliant. Last but definitely not least, with a nat 20, DW, who are you?
Brady Duskvale at your service. Was native to Las Asimas. That's where my family grew up, but I kind of strayed my ways from them early on. And I've been traveling, and the cards and the whispers in the wind told me that I needed to come this way, and things have led me to this roguelike tavern. So I'm curious what the future holds for me.
So on the road, you met a very strange and interesting person. Oh, am I breaking up? It says my internet's unstable.
You broke up a bit.
I know.
You froze on a very thoughtful pose.
Let me switch internets real quick. If it kicks me out, I'll be back, I swear. I just want to make sure we have this. Hang on. Come on, internet. Am I still here?
You are still here.
I survived the swap. So,
and a better mic. There you are.
On the road, you met a very strange and interesting person who pressed into your hand a little lucky coin when they heard that you were going to the Rumbles. A little wizened hag of a woman went, "Oh, take this. You'll need it." So you can consider yourself in possession of 1 advantage coin for use today. So we're gonna have a couple more rolls at least. So we need to make use of that.
All right.
So at any point,
Would it transfer over if I don't use it today? Can it be used in the game, or it has to be used today and it's gone otherwise?
use it today.
The magic of the hag. Gotcha.
First of all, I recommend
not
it.
unfamiliar to magic like that.
Second of all, you'll have plenty of advantage coins at the night. Great. So then, we drop into the world. You all have converged at your appointed time. Having been recruited for the Roguelike Rumbles, you received little letters that told you exactly when to arrive for your orientation meeting. And you arrived to the hallowed, famed Roguelike Cavern. And you've made your way inside, and you're all sitting in a little office that you've been ushered into by a kind of frazzled and a little bit bedraggled halfling woman who's introduced herself as Salida, for those of you who don't know her. She's constantly got papers shuffling and a little pen tucked up in her messy bun, and just come on in, let's get you all orientated. Welcome back, Theodora. So delightful to have you. Everyone else, come on in, take a seat. And there are 4 chairs opposite a desk, and right, no, who's sitting where?
I take a look around. Oh, sorry.
No, go for it.
I take a look around, and immediately I am so incredibly fearful for my life because these guys all look extremely strong, and I am about a foot shorter than all of them. And
I need to be so clear. Rat King does not look strong.
anyone looks strong. Anyone looks strong compared to me. I have like my dad's old armor, which is goes kind of covers my chin because it's way too big for me. And I'm just kind of hulking around in it a little bit. And so I wait till everyone else sits down, and I just resign myself to taking the last seat.
Is there a seat that's less in the light?
Probably the corner chair.
I'll take the corner chair.
Little office.
I will take next to the corner chair then.
Greetings.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
And you?
I'm just everyone here looks really dirty. And I'm oh, like that. I'm just oh, I don't know. Hi.
So I assume you're taking the chair closest to the door and furthest from everyone else.
Yeah. I might even
The chair
a little.
Scooch it over a little.
I get too nervous and I sit on the floor.
Oh God. Great. Salida kind of steps over you, having come from behind all of you as she's moving around to the other side of her desk. She's oh, okay, are you comfortable there?
No.
Well,
I just have this picture that when you sat down, the armor went the rest of the way
Yes,
up.
it definitely did. It's my voice is echoing right now because it's completely covering my mouth. I'm having trouble breathing, and the back of my neck is incredibly sunburned, which with my blue skin, it just makes it purple.
Oh my God. Delightful. Adorable. There's still that other chair next to dear.
That's okay. It's okay. I'm fine.
Okay, great. Well, all right. Okay. Welcome. So glad to have a whole batch of, mostly fresh heroes, of course. Theodora competing as she did win last time. So champion. And she points out a little glistening gold coin that's, I assume, pinned to Theodora's armor, which I also realized I didn't hand you at the end of the night.
It's fine. I'll get it when I get there.
I'm gonna also try to have upgrades, if not this time, next round. But you'll get your coin, I promise. So she's here to recompete. We're kind of starting a new thing. I know our thing has been kind of just fresh heroes every time, fresh blood on the field, but we really want to kind of cultivate a little bit more of a stacking championship. So we're very excited to have Theodora back. A little orientation for all the rest of you, though. Again, of course, this is Roguelike Rumbles, which you have contracts for downstairs in your dressing room, and we will expect those to be signed before, of course, you compete later tonight. But right now, it's just a little orientation to get you into space, get you to meet one another, get to know your competitors, and also, so of course, how many of you have seen the Rumbles before? Oh, just the one. Okay.
Keen is the wrong word for it.
What might be the right word for it?
Heard tale of.
Oh, very good. Notorious.
I don't like fighting, so I kind of like it was big with my dad. He loved it. He'd watch it every year, but I would,
Okay.
The rats have told many tales of this to me, and I wish to place my stake. Haven't seen anything yet, but I'm very excited to show off what I've got.
Point of order. Are the rats in the room with us now?
Oh, for at least 2. I have 2. I have one that sits on my shoulder, and I have one that sits in my arm. You can't really see that one, though. He's kind of tucked away. But the rest of them, I imagine, are at the very least kind of hiding around. I know that they're not a little bit self-aware. I know that most people, I shouldn't have them in buildings. I've been informed of that many times. Do not bring your rats in here, so they do hide.
Yeah.
So.
Again, this is still a working tavern, so if those are yours, they're gonna need to stay on your person and with you.
They don't drink. It's okay.
That's not the concern, but okay, great. Yeah, we're just gonna, I'm not gonna tell the health inspector, it's gonna be fine. Animal companions are allowed, of course, in
I will tell the health inspector.
No,
I will.
That's not,
I'm gonna do it.
We'll get our friend.
I just want to put that out there that they're
very clean. Would you like to pet
rats are not clean. Okay, if you had like pet mice, I might be like maybe, but they're rats, and rats are not clean. So
real quick,
very clean.
I do actually, because of my urchin background, have a pet mouse with me as well.
No way!
Mice are cute. Mice are cute. Rats, disease.
Does your mouse like peek out at this discussion?
I think I'm trying to hold my mouse back because he thinks he can take all the rats.
I will.
He cannot.
I will explain the thought going on in my head, not verbalized, just for the sake of all this. I'm convinced the mouse is going to fight, and you are its familiar.
I'm
personally convinced of right.
He's way stronger than I am. Like, I've seen him take down like a whole seagull before. It was insane.
Okay, so again, animal companions are allowed in the ring, but not in the working bar. So we'll get you all downstairs as soon as possible, as soon as we've wrapped this up. Okay, go over the P's and Q's. She's like looking at her little checklist because she's way more organized than I am. So just as a reminder, of course, the Rumbles are a battle to the death, but we have our just absolute best medical clerics, paladins, and wizards on hand to immediately resurrect any fallen in the ring. Although, if you happen to catch a little bit of our last game, it was very exciting. Eduardo was, in fact, kind of brought back mid-battle by another competitor as an ally. It was very exciting. So we may not clear bodies off the field immediately, but as stated in your contracts, you will be resurrected to the state you arrived in as soon as the battle has concluded.
How did Eduardo end up?
Well, he got brought back as a
murdered him. So, but then he was like a ghost, and it was like really no, and so I made him sneeze a whole bunch, and he really didn't do anything. You should watch the video; it's funny.
It was very exciting.
My question is more along the lines of, did Eduardo afterwards get put back in a body?
Oh no, he's resurrected to his regular.
All right then.
Swashbuckling state.
We actually had like drinks the other night. It was like super fun. So.
Did we have a question?
Yeah. Do we have to be brought back?
No.
It is in the contract. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just wondering.
Okay.
Related question.
You're really sad.
Yes.
Very sad. What if the person who is dead was consumed?
If there is no body, my parents will sue. So.
That is out of my realm of magical expertise, but I am sure our sorceress supreme or her colleagues will know some other way. It's never been a problem before, and I do think we actually have had a competitor eaten by a ranger's bear companion before, so I think it'll be fine.
Good
It
news.
takes a little while to wait till the bear's done with him. One way or the other.
A rat digestive system is much shorter than a bear's, so there should be no problem.
Great. Okay. Unless there were any other legal concerns or questions.
Legality, no.
Fantastic. Okay. Right this way. And so she'll lead you all out of the little office area, through the bar. There's just to the side of the bar, there is a space at the wall where she kind of pulls the little pen out of her hair, and it's actually a pen wand, very exciting, multi-purpose tool, which she just kind of waves and makes a gesture at, and then the wall slides open to reveal, Theodora being the most familiar, a staircase which winds its way down, and as you descend the steps, of course, the air grows colder and I'm trying to think what not musty in some sense. It's quite fresh, surprisingly. It's almost magically fresh, we'd say. I don't know.
Is there the scent of pine?
Scent of pine, yeah, almost as if, but it's also somewhat irony at the same time. It's like there's been a lot of blood down here before. But as you wind your way down the steps, you can tell, those of you who have better orientation and perception than others, you're not just descending under the bar, you're kind of curving out and around. And this is because beneath the bar itself, there is the stadium, which is much wider, a very huge, vast space. But you don't go all the way down. You can see the stairs kind of continue, but she takes you to a little side room, waves her hand again, and another door opens, and you have before you kind of almost gymnasium-like setting. Padded walls in the exercise and fitness kind of way, not in the we lock crazy people up kind of.
You want to see?
Well, hold on just a moment. And she gestures into the center of the room, from the center of the room rather, a little straw man on sticks pops right up into place, jauntily waiting for you to make an attack.
Okay. You see, Bug approaches the straw man. He draws his sword, and as he does, you see it looks like a regular long sword, but as he draws it, it starts to like crystallize with ice and eventually smoke at some point, and you start to hear whispers as he goes out, and he whiffs with it once, like half-hearted.
Oh, no, you gotta roll for this.
Oh, no, I mean, like, he's not even trying.
Fair enough.
This is not even a trying thing. But then you see he goes, oh, well, I guess that was it.
Yes, finally! I'm out! I'm back! Oh, you worthless whelp, able to do this one thing! Fight! Fight!
The mouse.
Unfortunately, he rolls a 2 on the first one. So he does whiff again. And he says, oh, rusty as all hell. Come on! He does attack again, gets a 17, and thrusts the blade into the straw man.
Fantastic. Roll me some damage on that one.
So that is going to be 9 damage.
Fair enough. It's a straw man. There's no.
That's incredible.
Are we thrusting or slashing?
This is a slash, I think.
Brilliant. So you just cut through hay and fabric and stick. There's a good cracking as you hit the center pole and kind of cleave him like diagonally in half, and he's just sadly hanging there. And Salita applauds and goes, oh, very exciting.
You see his eyes like lull in his head. He goes back and goes, oh no, did I mess up? Did I do something wrong?
Oh, no, darling, that was wonderful. Did you want to make a second attack?
No, please, no.
But do you?
Oh, well, those were my 2 attacks.
Fair enough.
Things.
Hey, if you have bonus actions or anything, sometimes.
I don't have any bonus actions, no.
Well, brilliant. That was very exciting. Were there any other skills you'd like to demonstrate, or that's kind of your main thing? It's
no,
okay.
That's kind of it. That's kind of all I have without expending a spell slot. Do you want me to expend a spell slot? I have 2.
I don't think they'd call it that, but If you have a little magical energy you'd like to expend for us, I'm gonna think about phrasing.
Okay. You see, he gets like kind of nervous. He's like, I don't, and the blade just suddenly erupts in black vapor as he casts the darkness spell on his blade, and like this impenetrable mist just like exudes within 15 feet of him, covering ostensibly everyone here in like impenetrable darkness. But then he moves away, so it's just like a cloud in the corner where he is.
Oh, that's exciting. Very, very good. Thank you. And she'll again take her little pen and just kind of wave her wand and dispel your magical darkness. And as the smoke clears from the room, the dummy just immaculately restores itself. Oh, wonderful. Who would like to be next?
All right, in the process of while that was going on, I like to have used the distraction to hide.
Fantastic. We'll say there's like some boxes, some other kind of dummies and like weapons shelves around that you could have ducked behind.
All right, I'll roll for stealth. That is a total of 19.
Well, Selena can't see you. Everyone else? Perceptions.
I did get an at 20, so I do see.
Oh? Do I get a disadvantage on him, though, that since he was the one fighting?
Perception. Oh, cool. I got a dirty 20.
Yeah, that's fair. That's valid.
Fine, 9. You happy?
Also, you were enshrouded in magical darkness, so...
I have double sight, though, so I can see through magical.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I got a 25, so I don't know if I can see or not.
I got a dirty 20.
Two were not fooled at all. All right, fair enough.
Well, Selena has no idea where she's going. She turns around and she goes, well, where, 1, 2, and,
So I'm gonna step out from where I'm hiding, and so can you get surprise attack, sneak attack damage on a straw man?
I mean, I don't think so, but also it's not moving, it's not fighting back, so...
So essentially, I'm going to do one thrown dagger and then get up behind it and stab it with a dagger.
Brilliant.
So for the thrown dagger, we got a 22.
Yes.
For 5 damage.
Whereabouts are you throwing that one? Head?
I'm going to throw that one right in the chest.
Brilliant. Just straight into the center line. And again, dagger's probably not going to totally crack the wooden pole, but you can definitely hear that it has hit its mark perfectly in the center and is lodged deep inside the chest.
And then I'm going to run around and basically cut the straw head off with another 22 for...
Clean.
Only 4 damage that time.
So we'll say you get a clean strike through, but 4 points of damage. You don't totally sever the last bit of fabric, so it's beheaded, but the head's still kind of like attached and lolling there. And Selena is just like surprised. She's like, "Oh, you came out of nowhere! Oh, very exciting! Oh, that's brilliant!" I give a bit of a respectful bow and then blend back in with everybody else. Wonderful. This is what we like to see. Very good, very good. And she whips her wand at it, stitches him back up. All right, third competitor, here we go.
I guess it's my turn then. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to summon Beast. I'm not saying this in character. I am summoning Beast. And what you see is from behind my cloak, a little rat jumps out. And as it starts running forward, it's getting bigger and bigger. And you can see how, like, just mangy and dirty it is. You can see the little fleas popping up off of him. And he spins around and goes, "Rawr." And then as he starts spinning, the other little rats that have been hiding in the corners and perhaps maybe in the tavern itself start to come out and align themselves with the very large summoned rat.
This is my.
These are my
literal name.
rats. This is Henry. Henry's there. Henry's there. Henry's there. The ugly one in the back is Bartholomew. And yes,
Bug is shaking the hands of every rat. Like,
their
"Nice
little
to meet
tiny
you.
paws.
Nice
Yeah.
to meet
Okay.
you."
Well, and the one
very
like
polite.
wombat-sized paw.
Yeah.
Theodora is like cowering. Like this is her worst nightmare. Like she is.
They're very
she's
nice, I
shocked.
promise.
I don't care.
Well, this is
I'll be giving a bit of cheese to one of them.
Yeah, they love it. They're cute. They're little rats.
is it our we usually
They
encourage
can-
the demonstration take place on the dummy, so if you're beast
Just
companion-
checking, that's what I wanted to make sure. So yeah. My big rat will attack right now.
Right.
Well, how about we do this? Let me see. Yeah, so the swarm of rats is going to pick up one of the dummies and drag it towards the big rat that I've summoned. And that rat's gonna attack the dummy. Gonna have to
So I kind of
roll.
imagine, because there's a center dummy, there's like spare ones that Brady was hiding behind, but we'll say like
Yeah.
just a horde of them like gnaw at the little pole underneath and like crack it and bring that to the big rat.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yes. All right.
Hideous.
Yeah, just an attack roll. I got a nat 20. All right, and then I can attack one more time. Would you like me to roll those both at once?
Well, so what does the first attack look like? Is he biting the dummy?
Oh, he's definitely, yeah, he's coming at it. I like to think he is grabbing it with his little hands as much as he can and starting to get at it, for sure.
The little horde brings it to the big rat, who kind of like picks it up with his paws and just
Yes,
rat teeth
yes.
right into the neck of the dummy.
Yeah, starting to eat it like it was the piece of cheese.
Gross.
Yes.
How many points of damage was that?
Just trying to figure out how many. It depends on your level, and I'm trying to figure out which one's mine.
Bug sees the cheese that Brady is
it's,
offering, and his mouth starts to water. I didn't have lunch. My lunchbox.
I'll give him a ration.
So while this rat is
That's
going
gonna
to
be
town
8.
the
That's gonna be
dummy,
8.
y'all are passing cheese around. It's great. So it like gnaws through the center neck of the head, and you now have a nice headless dummy. Everybody's just going for the throat. What else?
Yeah.
Did you want to make a second gnawing attack?
Hell yeah, he's gonna keep eating.
Right.
It's gonna be a 10. I don't know if that hits.
I mean, it's a dummy, and it's now
It's a dummy, so I guess it's gonna hit, yeah.
Yeah, it's he's just kind of continuing to gnaw through. It's not going to do as visceral of a bite as gnawing off the head, but
And that one's 7 damage.
great. So the kind of center seam just splits open and hay starts spilling out. And Salida is not exactly pleased looking, but she goes, "Well, that is one way to fight."
I think they've done a wonderful job today, to be honest with you. They're beautiful!
Very proud of them. So again, just as a requirement, any rat you brought with you into this building has to go to your dressing room and then to the battlefield and nowhere else.
Oh, I would love for them to be in the dressing room with me, no problem. I wouldn't want them anywhere else.
Great, perfect.
Are these shared dressing rooms, just out of curiosity?
No, they are
Okay.
individual.
Mine is shared for the
Thank
rats.
God.
I was going to say, Theodora and Rat King really need to split a room.
Ooh, besties!
Okay.
Luckily, we do have individual ones so everyone can take a nice rest and relaxation as needed before the big fight tonight.
Do the walls inside of the room, my dressing room, count? They like to crawl around in there. Does that count, or they have to be in the room?
We prefer it.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Okay. I'm gonna magically ward your room. All right. Well, Theodora,
This rat.
we're gonna let them have that dummy, and I'll just get you a fresh one. So she kind of waves her wand over, and one of the dummies
Thank you.
hiding behind, like, lifts up and plants itself dead centered with a nice thwump. Please, by all means.
Okay, so I step forward and I take out both of my hand axes and I cast Thunderous Smite. So when that happens, you see like a pink crackling lightning, kind of like Thor in the MCU. My eyes turn pink and crackly, and both the lightning like surrounds both of the hand axes. And I'm like, okay. And I throw each of the lightning bolt hand axes. And that is a +6. So that's a 24. And oh my god, math is so hard. I was with kids all day. 22. Yay, they hit. Yay.
So crackling with holy pink thunder. First one axe, and I kind of imagine nice diagonal cleaves. So it goes through from shoulder to waist, just with a nice thunderclap.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second one following behind, you basically make like an X shred out of the dummy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Oh yay. 25 points of damage.
So in an explosion of pink thunder and just burning energy, the dummy shreds apart, just full explosion as it's crisscrossed into pieces, and the pieces are then set on fire. And Salida is just, and we can see why she's a champion.
And then I like clip both of my hand axes back on my like little belt, and I'm like, that was so cute. And then I
you see, this attack went off in Bug's eyes in slow motion with like romantic music playing in the background, and he is very clearly fallen in love.
I love that for Theodora. That's great.
I was hearing like the Wonder Woman theme, but that's great too.
His cheeks turn bright purple.
Fantastic.
Nosebleed.
Yeah. Nosebleed. Anime style.
Thunderstruck.
Yeah, basically, that's my theme song. That is legit my theme song, right? Perfect.
I do love that you're wearing the pink Lightning Bolt Power Ranger shirt today. On theme, noticed. So with that, Salida kind of waves her wand to put out the fire and put the dummy back together, and kind of applauds and says, well, now you all have an idea of what you're going up against tonight. You can get yourselves rested, relaxed. We do have luncheons waiting in your dressing rooms, so you can eat a little, you can rest and recuperate and just get all ready for tonight. Were there any other questions before I show you to your individual dressing rooms?
Can I do like a side thing really quick that I just came up in my brain right now? So I if it's okay, I have like a little pink scroll with me, like on pink parchment, and it's tied in a little like yellow with a little yellow bow. And I like it like smells like flowers and stuff like it. Like I like spray perfume on it. And I just like walk over. I'm so sorry. What is your character's name? Who is the one who just said he fell in love with me?
Bug.
Well, thank you. Okay.
Bloodletter the Undying Goliath, but Bug.
Yeah, Bug. Okay, and so I just walk over to Bug and I like slip it in his armor. And if it's cool, I'll email you the DM and you later what it says.
Sure.
Great.
Thanks.
And so alliances are being made. Fantastic. Great. So with that, she shows you each to your individual dressing rooms. They are decently styled. Like it's got like a couch you could lay down on. It's got a mirror. It's got a chair. It's got a little washroom, and of course a luncheon. There's great food at the Roguelike. And yeah, you are ready to rest and recuperate and get ready for the battle ahead.